In this here video, we'll be reviewing the body cam footage showing cops being arrested. Let's get straight into it. When a female officer arrived at the scene of what seemed to be an accident, she ran into another female officer who explained that there was a woman involved in this accident who said that she was law enforcement and who appeared to be intoxicated. While she was explaining what went down, you could see the woman in question approaching and handing over her documents. After telling the woman to sit, the police officer proceeded to tell the other people involved that they were free to leave. And this is when the woman can be heard yelling an insult at one of them. The cop got really mad because of that and yelled at the woman, saying that if she really was law enforcement, she should have known better than to talk to them like that.
There's one person that was flagging me down for this accident who's saying she's law enforcement and she appears intoxicated. And there was some sort of 22 before I got here, but as I was driving past, she was up against this SUV, and the officer, I don't know if she could be armed.
Okay. Fucking asshole.
Okay.
Sorry.
Anything on you, guns or anything?
No, not at all.
Where's your actual ID? Yeah, because that one you don't need anymore. You can get rid of that. I need the other ID.
Sorry.
You're good.
That one.
Thank you. I'm going to take that back. Okay, go ahead and have a seat for me really fast. Just take a seat. If you guys are good to go, if you want to, whatever you want to do.
No, he's a fucking jerk.
Hey, I'm talking to them. If you're law enforcement, you know better than to be talking to us like this. Then you know better than to be talking to us like this. The car behind them is a witness. Okay.
After briefly checking up on the other guy, the female officer could be heard saying to someone that the woman seemed to be a police officer, but that she was heavily intoxicated.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, I actually need to stay with her really fast. Give me 1 second. Do you have your license, registration, everything?
I do.
Okay. I'll be right back. Just get that together for me. Hey, so this crash I'm at right now, she's a Popka PD, but she is intoxicated. See.
Then she asked the other guy what happened, and he actually showed her a video on his phone showing the drunk cop. She can be heard repeatedly saying that she was a cop, and you can't help but notice her slurred speech. You can also see that she forcefully opened his car door, said to him not to come at her, and went on and on about him hitting her car. The man didn't want things to escalate, and he even said as much, but the drunk cop just didn't care and told him that things had already escalated. Then he attempted to get out of the car, but the drunk officer pushed him back in. She also didn't allow him to close the door. He told her multiple times to move away, but she just didn't want to do it. She just stood there and continued to bully him. At one point, she didn't step away, and she can be heard saying to the man that they were going to go at it.
So I'm like mumbling to myself, and then it's weird, and so I'm basically was faking a phone conversation while I'm videotaping her. I need to understand. I'm faking a phone conversation right now while this lady beats on my window. I just didn't know what to do. Hey, excuse me? Please?
Don't come at me.
Please get out of my car right
now. Don't come at me right now. I'm a cop. Come at me right now.
I need you to go back over there. You need to get back over there. There's no reason you're inching up like that.
I'm a cop.
Sorry.
You're good.
Hey, excuse me?
Honestly,
like, idiots didn't lock the door, but whatever.
No, you don't expect someone to do it.
Come at me right now.
I need you to
Fucking hit my car right now. Don't come at me, ma'am. Nothing.
I would ask you.
Nothing.
I would ask
I'm
you.
a cop.
That's a driver's side?
That's right here.
Yeah, right here.
Okay. For my vehicle.
And I'm gonna ask you to let's be
I just didn't know if she had a freaking gun, and I was
Yeah,
like,
no, you're good.
freaking out a lot.
You fucking hit my car.
Ma'am,
Sir.
please,
Sir.
please back away from my vehicle.
Sir.
I do not want this to escalate.
It's escalating. My car's right there. I'm a fucking cop. Came at me. You fucking hit my car.
I need you to. No, I need you to. Please make away.
If you want to get a
Did
cop,
she, right there, did she touch you?
Yeah, I mean, it's just pushing me and And that's when I was like,
Okay, so
I
she
just,
did
like,
touch. She did touch you and push you.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm just like out at this point. I'm like, please stay away from it. Do you have any weapons on you?
No weapon on me. Come on. Get a cop on me right now. No. You fucking hit my car and we're gonna go at it. Let's go.
No, I'm not. We're not going at it.
Let's go.
Please, will you back away from me?
As I was driving away, so let's get a fucking state trooper as.
Okay, yeah, it's probably gonna be more than that.
Listen.
Because she was touching him and pushing him too. Okay, bye. Yeah, bye.
I kind of held the phone there, and she just stood there and banging on the
Okay.
After watching the video and talking to the man some more, the officer went back to the drunk officer, whose name is Sarah, by the way, and told her to sit down. After grabbing her phone number, she asked her if she had any weapons in her truck, and she said no. She also told her that the truck was registered to her and that she had all the required documents. When Sarah got up and started walking to her pickup truck to get the documents, she asked the officer why she was doing that, meaning why she was following her, and the officer told her that she just wanted to make sure she didn't get hit by a car and added that she always walks people across the street.
What's a good phone number for you, Sarah? Okay. You don't have any guns or anything in the car? In your truck?
Nope.
Okay. Is the truck yours? Registered to you?
My truck. Yeah.
Okay. And you have insurance on it and everything? Is all of that documentation in there?
It's mine. Why are you doing this?
Doing what? I don't want you to get hit by a car. That's honestly the truthful reason. I always walk people across the street.
You know I'm a cop.
That's so am I.
Come here. Come on.
So am I. Go ahead. Get your stuff out of the car, please.
The supervisor then approached the victim and he basically told the same thing he told the female officer earlier. He also showed him the video. The supervisor then explained that the crash was civil and not criminal, but he wanted to know if the man wanted to press charges because she touched him. After a whole lot of hesitating, the man asked if she was really a police officer. When the supervisor confirmed that she was, the man said that he was going to press charges because that behavior, which was basically an abuse of power, is unacceptable for an officer of the law. The supervisor then instructed him to fill out the statement and to say in the end that he wanted to press charges.
Nothing to do with the crash. Okay, so here's what I want you to understand. So the crash, that's civil. That's nothing criminal. Obviously, there's another part of this that we believe it might be criminal.
Yeah.
That still has something to do with you being touched when you're unwanted touch. Okay.
Yeah.
So obviously, she put her hands on you. She's instigating stuff. That's why I'm asking you: do you want to press charges for what she did to you, and that part alone?
Do I have to determine? Do I have to decide that right now?
I would need you to decide that right now. You can change your mind later on, but in order for me to make a decision on what I need to do next, I need to know what you would like to do.
I'm pretty upset, and I really just want to get home, man, and I'm upset about my car. And can you tell me if she is a cop? Because that's not cool if she is.
She is a police officer.
Yeah,
Yes.
I have every ounce of respect.
No, listen, she is.
She approached me, and I'm scared about a gun. You guys deal with that every single freaking day.
I get it.
That is not cool.
I get it.
Regardless of how many drugs or how many drinks you've had. So I would say in this moment, yes, because that's abuse of power.
Okay.
And that's not respecting what you guys stand up for. Okay. And that's a principle of mine.
So have you already filled out a statement? Or is that what you're about to do? Okay, so he's going to give you a statement to fill out.
Okay.
What I need you to do is, we're also going to get that video from you.
Okay.
I'm going to try not to keep you here any longer than I absolutely need to. Fill out that statement, though. Try to be as articulate as you can about, how the crash occurred.
Okay.
How she came up to you, what she was saying to you, how she touched you, where she touched you.
Yeah.
And then at the very end, I just need you to summarize saying she had no permission to touch you and you want to press charges.
The supervisor approached Sarah and the female officer and introduced himself as Corporal Torres. He then asked Sarah what happened and she started talking about the man hitting her pickup truck. When the corporal asked her about the damage, she said that there wasn't any damage. After she explained where she was coming from, the corporal told her to give them a minute to finish the crash report. Sarah was fine with that, but she didn't miss the chance to call the man names. The corporal then went back to talk to the female officer and she told Sarah that she would be getting a ticket for reckless driving. Sarah had a problem with that, saying that he was the one who hit her. but the officer told her that the witness said that she swerved into him.
And that'll be that. The crash investigation.
I'll send him the link as well for you.
Okay, thank you so much. And he's gonna send you a link of where to send that video for us. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Here's your. Do you need this?
See the license.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she was the one driving the vehicle, right?
Yeah, she's the only one that got out of it.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Hello.
Hello, boss.
Hello, I'm Corporal Torres.
Hey.
How are you?
Nice to meet you, Corporal.
What's up?
Hey.
You want to talk to me?
No, I said that.
Oh, okay.
Not really.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. What happened with the crash?
So I was coming in here, and he hit me as I was coming in.
Where's your damage?
Front. I don't think there's even any damage to it.
Okay.
Which is why I don't.
Right here?
Not sure why he called you.
Okay, watch out. Can you get on the side on the
Yes.
road?
I think he hit me.
Okay.
Right here.
So we can go back to the sidewalk. Just want to see it. You're saying, so where were you driving from? Like, we're not driving from. Like, where were you on?
From that way.
On 408 or off the 408?
Off 408.
Off 408?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
But he's just being an asshole.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
And I'm fine with, like, he literally just hit me right here.
Okay. All right. Okay, just give us a few minutes to finish the crash report, and we'll just get all the information you need, okay?
Appreciate it.
Okay.
Yep.
Are you done with the crash?
I just need one. How much you got?
Tango, by the way.
Yep, I will. I'll
Okay.
get one for you. Just gonna do careless.
Yep.
Did you need anything from the witness? Except for that?
Who the driver was?
Okay. That's why I asked.
Are you done with the crash investigation for me to be able to?
I just want to let you know, though, you are at fault for this crash, okay? And you will be getting a ticket for it, for careless driving, okay? Even though he hit me, it's dependent upon what everybody says, and what everyone says is that you swerved into him, okay? So you're at fault, and I'll be giving you, you'll get a ticket.
I'll wait for you to stand by with me when you're done. Can you come over here, please?
The corporal then wanted to talk to Sarah again and told her to approach him. As soon as she did, she told him that she was law enforcement and reminded him that the man hit her. When the corporal told her that the witness said otherwise, she called the witness names. He asked her if she was armed and she said no. The corporal then asked her about her name and she told him that her name was Sarah and that she had worked with the Apopka Police Department for 2.5 years.
I want us off the road. There's a lot of traffic coming by. What's up?
So, as far as her giving me a ticket, I'm a law enforcement officer.
Okay.
So, he literally ran into me as I was coming off, like driving here. He hit me.
I feel you. So, I'm not saying I don't believe you. We just have, you know how it works? We have an independent witness that you don't know, he doesn't know, that says differently. It says they saw you.
He's a fucking asshole. That's what.
Okay. Why do you think that?
Because he yelled at me the second I got out of my car and went up to him and tried to talk to him.
Okay. Are you armed, by the way? Do you have your gun on you?
No.
Just make sure.
Nope.
Is there one in your car?
Nope.
Okay, cool. What's your name?
Sarah.
Sarah, and where do you work at?
Popka.
Popka? How long you been there?
2.5 years.
Cool, okay.
Yeah.
Sarah then complained about the man not being nice to her, and the corporal reminded her that he doesn't have to be nice to her. Then she wanted to know more about the ticket, and the corporal explained that they had a sworn statement from a witness saying that she was the one who hit the man.
No, like, we literally met each other right here. He was not the nicest person.
Okay.
And I feel like he's doing this because of where we're at right now.
Okay. Well, it's not, he doesn't have to be nice to you. You know what I'm saying?
No, I know that.
Yeah, so I'm confused as to what you want me to do for him not being nice.
I don't need you to do anything for him not being nice.
Okay.
But you're giving me a ticket for what?
For careless driving, because you caused the crash.
How did I cause a crash?
Your vehicle that you were driving hit another vehicle.
So you're saying that I hit his vehicle?
That's what our independent witness is there. I wasn't there.
Where's
she
the
wasn't
independent
there.
witness?
They already left. We just left it on the. We got a sworn statement from them, and then we have them on body camera saying that what they observed.
You have a sworn statement right now
Yes,
saying
ma'am.
that someone else said that I swerved into his white car.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So Sarah, so here's the deal, okay?
The corporal then told Sarah that the crash investigation was over and told her that she displayed some signs of intoxication, such as odor of alcohol, slurred speech, and bloodshot eyes. She acted all surprised, but she had no problem with them conducting a DUI investigation. The corporal then read her Miranda rights. After he was done with that, he wanted her to explain exactly what happened, and she did just that.
Is over, okay? So while we've been interacting with you, myself, other officers, the witnesses, they've been able to smell the odor of alcohol on you, just your speech, your bloodshot eyes, your mannerisms, okay? So we have reason to believe that you might be under the influence of drugs and or alcohol. Okay, so at this point in time, I am conducting a criminal DUI investigation and a battery investigation as well.
Sure.
Okay, so I'm going to read you your rights. I understand you know how this works, okay? I need you, when I ask you these questions, I just need a verbal yes or no to make sure you understand what I'm explaining to you, okay?
Okay.
You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand?
Sure.
Yes or no, please.
Yes.
Thank you. Anything you say may be used against you in court. Do you understand?
Yes.
You have the right to talk to a lawyer before and during questioning. Do you understand?
Yes.
If you can afford a lawyer and want one will be provided for you before questioning without charge. Do you understand?
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you or promised you anything to get you to talk to me?
No.
Sarah, would you mind keeping your hands out of your pockets, please? Okay. Make sure you east side too. Tell them.
Anderson.
Okay, Sarah. So, walk me through what happened with the crash. I understand you disagree that you didn't cause the crash. So, what happened?
He came off the 408.
Okay.
And he hit me on the driver's side of my car.
Okay. Were you were both getting off the off ramp?
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha.
Or what I mean, we were just driving this way.
Okay. And why do you think he hit you and you didn't hit him?
Because I was driving to my house.
Okay. Where do you live?
To 5332 Lake Mill Road.
Okay, so it's nearby here?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, where are you coming from right now?
From not far from here.
Not far from here? Okay. Was anyone else in the car with you?
No.
No? Okay. So at the time of the crash you were driving?
Yes.
Okay. And what's not far from here? Where exactly? Winter Park area?
Yep.
Okay. We're in Winter Park.
Winter Park.
Okay. I mean, Winter Park's a pretty decent sized city. I mean, was there a specific place you were at in Winter Park?
No. Winter Park.
You were just driving around the city of Winter Park?
Yep.
Okay. How much have you had to drink tonight?
The corporal then asked her how much she had to drink. At first, she asked him what he thought, like it was some kind of guessing game, but she eventually revealed that she had 2 glasses of wine. Yeah, right. When he asked her where she had those glasses of wine, she didn't want to answer and said that it didn't matter. She then wanted to ask him something, but in the middle of a question, she just stopped and started making weird faces at him, like he was supposed to know in advance what she wanted to ask him. He might be a corporal, but he's not a mind reader, and Sarah, being a police officer and all, should have known better than to act this way. I don't know about you, but I'm starting to doubt that she had only 2 glasses of wine.
What do you think?
I'm asking you.
2 glasses of wine?
2 glasses of wine?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else besides that?
No.
Okay. What kind of wine was it?
Cab?
Cab? Okay. Where did you have those wines at? I asked the question, you're just looking at me, so
I'm just wondering why you're asking me.
Like I told you, I'm conducting a criminal DUI investigation right now.
Sure.
Okay, so that's why I'm asking these questions.
In Winter Park.
You don't want to tell me the name of the restaurant or bar you were
It
at?
doesn't matter.
I mean, it matters. I mean, does it not? Were you not coming from there?
Are you conducting a criminal investigation towards me
Yes.
right now?
Yes.
Okay. So am I having any point of, I mean,
Is there a question in there?
The next thing you know, the officer wanted to know why Sarah was at the man's window yelling at him, and she said that it was because he hit her. She also denied ever pushing him back into his car. She also didn't change her mind about that when the corporal said that the man had it all on video. He also wanted to know why she was repeating over and over that she was a cop, and she didn't know how to answer that and kept insisting that she wasn't trying to intimidate him.
While you were talking to him after the crash happened, all right, you're at his window. What was going on there? Why were you yelling at him and back and forth?
Because he hit my car.
Okay.
As he hit me.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So when he got out of the car, what did you do?
I did nothing.
Okay. Did at any point you put your hands on him and try to push him back in the car, or redirect him back towards the car?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Okay, because that's what he's saying. He's saying he tried getting out of the car. Actually, I watched the video because he had a video on his cell phone that he got out. Okay. That he got out of the car, and as he's getting out of the car, you try to redirect him back inside the car.
I never touched him.
No?
Nope.
Okay. Is there a reason why he would say differently?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Why did you tell him so many times that you were a cop?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Did you think that was going to make the circumstances any different with him or anything of that nature?
I didn't do anything to him.
Okay.
At all.
I'm just wondering because listen.
I didn't do anything to him.
Generally, most cops that I know, we don't shout that we're cops to people.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. You were just doing it in a very aggressive manner. It was kind of intimidating. You see what I'm saying?
I didn't intimidate him at all.
Okay.
He hit my car.
Okay.
And that's where we're at right now.
I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
When he asked where she thought she was on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being completely sober and 10 being completely drunk, she said that she didn't drink. When the corporal reminded her of what she said 5 minutes ago, she just said that she had 1 glass. He was trying to ask her multiple times about what she thought where she was at that scale, but she didn't seem to understand. That really makes you question if she really was a police officer.
On a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being completely sober and 10 being completely drunk, what do you think you're at?
I've not drank.
What do you mean? Not 5 minutes ago, you told me you had 2 glasses of cab. So obviously you have to.
Can you drink though and still drive and not be under the legal limit? Can be under.
You can't. Okay, that's not what I asked. That's not what I asked you though.
So like 1 glass.
Well, you said 2 glasses earlier, and then the original question I asked you was on a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being completely sober,
sure.
10 being completely drunk. What do you think you're at? And your response was, I haven't drank. But that contradicts what you said earlier because you have drank today.
Sure.
So again, on a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being completely sober, 10 being completely drunk, what do you think you're at?
Maybe 2 glasses, maybe.
Okay, so I understand you had 2 glasses. That's not what I'm asking you. On that scale of 0 being completely sober, all the way to 10 being completely drunk, what do you think you're at?
Again, you're asking me what I'm at. 1 to 10.
0 to 10, correct.
Okay.
Okay.
So I can be at home and have a glass of wine and be out and have 5 glasses of wine. It just depends on who you're asking, right?
So I'm asking what you think your impairment level is, not how many glasses of wine you have drank.
I can have a glass of wine right now and get home.
Okay. I'll skip that question. It seems like you understand what I'm trying to explain to you.
Sure.
Okay.
I understand what you're asking me right now.
Do you think you're safe to drive?
Absolutely.
Okay. So, okay, we'll skip over that. Do you have any kind of medical conditions that affect your driving?
No, sir.
Do you take any medications?
No, sir.
Okay. So all you have had today is 2 glasses of wine.
After asking her if she had any medical conditions, he asked her if she would be willing to perform a field sobriety test. When she refused, he reminded her of the consequences of that. He told her that his decision would be based on observations of witnesses and other officers, but she again refused to do the tests. She also shook her head in disbelief. She probably realized at that very moment that she was going to be in big trouble. She started to argue, and he reminded her that she displayed multiple signs of impairment.
All right. Would you be willing to do some field sobriety exercises?
No.
No? Okay, you understand that if you don't do these field sobriety exercises, I'm going to have to make a decision of your impairment based on my interactions with you and the videos the witness showed me and the witness statements that were said.
So what are your witnesses?
Okay. So let me finish, please. Okay. On top of that, if you do refuse, that could be used against you in court if you were to be arrested for DUI.
So I'm just asking, what are your witnesses? Him right now?
I have 2 witnesses. and then I have the observations of 2 other officers that were on scene, including myself.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask you again, would you want to do some field sobriety exercises?
No.
No? Okay, so you do understand the implications that I'm going to have to make a decision based on what we've seen, heard, talked about,
Oh my God.
and that it could be used against you in court. Do you understand that?
You are going to come at me right now for what he says, for what he hit me on my car.
Okay. I'm not coming at you. Like I said, I'm conducting an investigation. Okay. Crash investigation was done. You were determined to be at fault. You have a very strong odor of alcohol in your breath. Your mannerisms have been what an impaired driver would be. Okay. You have bloodshot eyes. All right. You have not been acting how I would say a police officer should be acting, especially off duty. That's besides the fact.
After asking her for the 3rd time to do a field sobriety test and her refusing to do so, they finally put her in cuffs and told her that she was being arrested for a DUI and battery. Once she was put in the police car, she started showing even more just how drunk she was, as she was shouting at them uncontrollably, yelling at them that she didn't touch anyone.
Are you willing to do field sobriety exercises? No? Okay. You guys on your back. At this point in time, you're being placed under arrest for DUI and battery.
Battery. I gotta go get my car then.
Okay. No worries. Put it on my car. Hey, can you search really quick though?
Oh, I forgot you put that card.
Yeah. Do you know how the Orange County Jail works?
Sir, you didn't give me
like this, you're gonna get safe book, and you know how that goes. Okay?
Sir, I didn't do anything to be safe booked.
You're under arrest. The way you're acting is
For what? Okay. For what?
For DUI and battery.
For what?
Okay.
Battery on what?
On the person you hit.
Who? Okay. I didn't hit anyone. I didn't hit anyone. You guys are gonna fucking catch it. Hit someone? Battery? For what? Let me fucking come at you. Battery for what? You're gonna take me down to Orange County for what? Battery on what?
No, we'll do it all on the same page.
Battery?
Yeah.
Why? Because you have a fucking FTO?
There's a camera right there.
Right there? That's fine.
Okay, I'm just letting you know.
You're gonna book me for battery? I didn't touch anyone at all. And I never hit anyone's car at all. Fucking come at me.
On top of being charged with battery and DUI, she was also charged with false imprisonment and burglary of an occupied conveyance. Following her arrest, she was suspended without pay pending the criminal proceedings and administrative review. Here we have a cop approaching a driver and repeatedly knocking on his window, but the driver was unresponsive. It was very clear right from the start that this man was completely wasted. After telling him multiple times to put the car in park, the man finally rolled down his window and did as he was told. Then the officer introduced himself and started asking him questions. You can't help but notice his slurred speech as he was answering those questions.
How you doing? Hey, how you doing? Secaucus Police. Put your car in park. Put your car in park.
Hey, yo.
Put your car in park. Put it in park. Put the gear in park. Put the gear in park. Perfect. How you feeling?
Good.
Okay. Secaucus Police, Officer Gonzalez has been recording my body cam, okay? What happened?
We're home, man. That's it.
Uh-huh.
Home.
You know where you are?
Yeah, home.
Where are you?
By Hogan.
You where?
By Hogan.
By Hogan?
By Hogan.
By Hoboken? You know what town you're in?
Yeah, home.
You know, you're not in Hoboken.
We're home.
Where's home?
Like 2 blocks away. I live in Secaucus.
You live in Secaucus?
Yes, sir.
Where in Secaucus do you live?
Like a block away.
Block away?
Yeah.
Can you roll out this window a little bit more? Okay, you understand what's going on right now?
Yes, sir.
What happened?
I'm going home, that's it.
No, you understand what's going on, though? You understand why I'm here talking to you?
Of course, brother.
What happened?
Motor vehicle stop.
Huh?
Motor vehicle stop.
It's not a motor vehicle stop. You weren't driving.
You got it, brother. I'm going straight home.
You going straight home? Where you coming from?
Union City.
You coming from Union City?
Yes, sir.
What were you doing?
Going straight home.
You were just driving straight home?
Yes, sir.
You understand why I'm talking to you though right now? Do you understand
Yes,
what
sir.
happened? What happened right now?
I've been a straight light. That's it. I'm going to go home.
Huh?
Straight home, that's it.
You going straight home? That's
Yes,
it?
sir, brother.
Yeah, but you didn't answer me my question. You weren't driving your car, okay? I didn't stop you. You already stopped.
Yes, sir.
The cop wanted to know if the man realized why he approached him, but the man couldn't give a satisfactory answer, so the cop had to remind him that he didn't stop him and that he was already stopped. He also revealed that he was asleep in his car. The cop then asked him how much he had to drink, and he said a couple of drinks, which is why the cop told him to step out of his vehicle.
Understand that?
Yes, sir.
You understand what you were doing?
Yes, I want to stop and then go home straight home.
No, you're not understanding. You're not understanding what I'm saying. The reason why I'm here is because you fell asleep.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm saying.
No, you didn't say any of that. Okay, I just woke you up right now.
Yes, sir. I went straight home. That's it.
Okay, you're repeating yourself. All right. Huh?
2 blocks away. That's it.
2 blocks away or anything?
Yes, sir.
All right.
The exchange.
Okay. Your speech a little slurred. Okay. Did you drink anything?
I'll have a couple drinks.
You had a couple of drinks?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. All right. I'm gonna ask you to step out of the car for me. Leave your car, park. All right. Just step out of the car. We're gonna go right here on the sidewalk.
Once he did, he had a bit of trouble with his orientation. When he finally faced the officer asked him again how much he had to drink, and he said 2 drinks. The only way that was true is if he was talking about 2 bottles.
Yes, sir.
Look towards me. Okay. What's a couple?
Me too.
Like 2?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Just gotta get the front. What's a couple of drinks?
Like 2?
About 2?
Yeah.
All right.
And,
As the cop was preparing to give him instructions for the field sobriety test, the man casually threw in there that he was a cop and that he worked for the Union City Police Department. The cop got furious that he even mentioned that and asked him why he did it, as it wasn't going to make anything any easier for him. He also reminded him that everything was being recorded by a body cam.
Pocket for me?
I'm sorry.
I'm asking you for anything at the time, okay? What are you doing? Have you?
Sorry,
I
brother.
guess you've done this already in the past? You have?
Yeah, I do work for Union City PD.
What's that?
I do work for Union City PD.
I never asked you that.
I know.
Why would you bring it up?
I'm just telling you.
Okay. But what does that have to do with you being checked like this before? Nothing. I guess you want me to take some type of preference or something that you mentioned that?
No.
Like I said, you're being recorded right now also, okay?
I know, brother. I don't.
Okay? All right, do me a favor. Take your hat off.
You're doing your job.
Take your hat off. Okay? Okay. What I'm going to ask you to do, okay?
After confirming that he didn't have any medical conditions, he proceeded to do the eye field sobriety test.
Glasses? Contacts? You have a glass eye? No? Okay. What I'm going to ask you to do, okay, look at me. Look at my pen, okay? All right? And you just follow my pen without moving your head, all right? Just your eyes, okay? Don't move your head. Look straight and just move your eyes. Again, look straight. Okay? Just move your eyes.
After he was done with that, he proceeded to do the walk and turn test and then the one-leg stand.
4, 5, 7.
Okay, come over here. Come over here. All right, what I'm gonna ask you to do, okay? Right? The one-leg stand, okay? Now stand like this. Hands to your side like this, exactly like you did with the 9 steps, okay? You're gonna hold your foot up, okay? All right, like this. You're gonna count 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, okay? 6 inches up, which equals about the size of a dollar bill, okay? The length of a dollar bill, okay? 6 inches off the ground like this, okay? 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, all the way to 30. I'll tell you when to begin, okay? Either leg is fine. Towards me. All right, you may begin. Count out loud.
1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000, 8, 1,000, 9, 1,000, 10, 1,000.
Okay.
As soon as he finished the one-leg stand, the officer told him to put his hands behind his back. He was in a state of shock, but he did as he was told, and the officers handcuffed him and told him that he was being arrested on a DUI charge.
Just turn around for me and then just put your arms back like this. All right, turn around real quick and just put your arms out like that. Do that for me? Is that all right? Okay, that's fine. All right. Put your hands together like this. Put your hands together. Okay, you're being arrested right now for suspicion of driving under the influence of alcohol, okay?